And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and I welcome all of you back to the 80s. So, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. We are now at the end of Rush's power windows. So, I must admit, do I think this is among probably... Well, yes, the answer is immediately yes, in terms of some of Rush's best work. Though I am going to say, I think I'm probably a fan of, like, the first half of this album compared to the second half. But then again, that doesn't mean this album can't finish strong either. So, what are we waiting for, eh? Mystic Rhythms. So, come on, Rush. Let's see what you got, eh? Here we go. In, D, K, Donkey, Go. Yeah. I like this. It's like the most Canadian ceremony of all time. Carry them away. Nature seems to spin a supernatural way. Mystic rhythms under city lights, or a canopy of stars. We feel the powers and we wonder what they are. My thoughts carry them away. the light of day.
Mystic rhythms under northern lights, or the canopy of stars. We feel the push and pull of restless rhythms from
Mystic rhythms, and I will live them, carry them away. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I certainly wasn't wrong about my earlier assessment about this ending strong, because ending strong, this ended spectacularly. Because I think more than anything, when it gets to the very, very end, it sort of just, it answers another very pertinent question. Because on one hand, we spoke a lot about power and about what makes us powerful, what makes us feel powerful. And then on the other hand, this is perhaps the ultimate like counter argument to everything we've had. What about what about peace? Why not give peace a chance? And everything about this was peaceful. It was fresh. It was very satisfying. And I've used that term a few times in this, in these series of videos, but satisfying is the biggest understatement I could give to this song. Mystic rhythms, capture my thoughts, carry them away. I think and this is like also this is like the very first time I've actually said that Neil Peart's composition absolutely makes this song for me. I think it goes from boom boom to do. It goes slow, but then it builds, and then it just it has the build, the peak, and the climax, and it all builds into it. It's the flow. It's the almost the atmosphere of this song is that you are sort of compelled, if it's not through Neil Peart, or if it's not even through Alex's solos in this have been spectacular. But then, of course, having them synthesized so much was such a good idea for this, because it feels, like I said, that they tried to do something very, very different for Mystic Rhythms. And then you get Geddy's very... I don't necessarily know what the best way to describe his voice in this is, but I think it's done deliberately so you could pick up on every word. And to be honest, I may have admitted that I wasn't really a fan of like maybe the chorus or anything like that being quite simple in things like territories, perhaps. But I think it works better here because the music, the pitch, the flow, the beat, everything about this was better when it was done on this scale. And that, for me, is probably what makes it worthwhile. Because this whole album, I'm just going to say right now, it started strong and it finished. It was strong in the beginning, it was strong in the middle, and it was strong at the very end. Now that, ladies and gentlemen, that is talent right there. And I hope, honest to God, each and every one of you enjoyed checking out Power Windows after 40 years. And it's absolutely indebted to the memory of Neil Peart, who would have passed away 5 whole years, almost to this day as well. But what a legacy. And it's also in the legacy of Geddy Lee and Alex Lifeson. What absolute men these were. And with all that being said and done, I hope to see all of you guys again in the next video. So take care, and bye-bye for now.